Hello, welcome back to my video. So I've just finished installing the Redtiger dash cam and reverse cam in the new Golf MK8. Thought I'd make a quick video. Haven't found any that shows an install on one of these, and this is the same for any kind of replacement rear view mirror slash dash cam. So this is the 4K Redtiger version. Excuse the mess that I'm about to show you, but I've just finished installing it. So with this, I've just kept the standard attachments on the rear, and it's just used with like an elasticated strap. Initially I did unscrew these and put some double-sided tape on the rear just so it looked a little bit more flush and didn't have these clips showing, but with the heat coming through the windscreen, it ended up just falling off. It was more of a trial before I actually set the whole thing up. So yeah, if you're looking to install one of these, I'd probably suggest just sticking to using the straps. So with the 8 Golf, and this is the R, but it's the same for any of them. So I ran the cable all the way along. I jimmied this A-pillar down slightly. It's just got a couple of clips all the way. You don't need to undo it all the way. I just ran it all the way along, flush, all the way down the rubber sill, and all the way down. This is a Australian Golf, so it's right hand drive, so you simply just undo the glove compartment, and there's 2 clips on either side. The glove box just pops down, gives access to the fuses at the back, and I bought a separate hard wiring kit. However, you can just simply run the cord all the way along, and then just pop it into the cigarette lighter there. But I just wanted it to be more of a clean install, so I hardwired it. So I then ran the cable all the way along the trim, all the way to the back, and I will go to the back of the car now, because this is where I was a bit stuck initially. So what I've been able to do is I've actually been able to install the camera right here. Initially I was going to drill through the actual bumper, but I've actually been able to just pop out the one of the license plate lights, and it just pops straight into the back. I'm going to clean this up a little bit so that you can't see any of the wire, with some clear 3M type double-sided tape, and then the camera just mounts on there. So to get to the back here, I have, you remove this trim piece first, which is this piece. Obviously take the cover off the boot liner. You have to pull some of the actual lower part of the boot liner up. This plastic piece here, there's 2 screws, one here and one just here. It's a star screw that you'll see here. Not sure if that's picking it up. Excuse the plaster, I cut myself earlier setting up a new MST intake. So yes, that then loosens up the plastic here, the reinforcement, and it then gives you more access to the rest of the trim. So as you can see, there's just poppers here, and up through here. I haven't had to remove the whole backing here, but just enough to be able to get to the little grommets just here and here. One of the grommets has actually just fallen out down here, but that ultimately gives you access to that little grommet just down there. Excuse the cabling, I'm again going to clean this up, but it just runs straight down. Now I've actually had to purchase a extension connector. I think that's a 3 meter extension cable, because if you're wanting to run this nice and flush, you're very likely to run out of cabling. Certainly with the new Redtiger 4K dash cam, I certainly did. So I ordered that separately, $9.99 on eBay, and it arrived in a couple of days. So, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do this work very well, but in order to get to that grommet, excuse the video, the grommet is just there, nice and straightforward. So what I've done is I've been able to go straight in, not sure if that's focusing properly, I've cable tied it up to here, and then just run it through, making sure you try and keep clear of the exhaust. And I'm not sure if it'll pick it up very well. No, it's probably not picking it up. But just back here, I used a tool, a grabber tool, just to be able to push through the extension cable, and then I pulled it straight through. And that way I didn't have to drill, and it comes up really nice and flush. So now all I have to do is simply just pop everything back together, and for anyone that has tints, now I have I think it's 20% Reno S9 Phantom tints on the rear, 15 on the front. But because of the privacy glass, I think it drops it down to about 6 or 7%. So although I can see with the main rear view mirror, it just still wasn't as clear as this. And plus, obviously now, it gives me the benefit of being able to record both front and back. The only addition is it does have a little GPS module as well that you can hook up, and tracks obviously speed and some other things, but I didn't particularly need that. Plus, when I did put a third in, it was just getting a bit too much up here. So if I'm going to put the GPS module in, I'm going to have to run it along this pillar. I may do that at a later stage, but I just thought I'd make a quick video of how to install one of these on your new MK8 Golf. Highly recommend the Redtiger. I've certainly been using it for the front dash cam for the last week since owning the new R, and works really well. Very clear on replay, and just glad that I can now drive using the rear camera as my rear view mirror, whilst being able to record both front and back. Highly recommend the Redtiger 4K dashcam. Go out and get one. Quick follow-up video. So it's now all installed, cleaned away. So this is the Redtiger. 4K on the front, 4K on the rear. So all nice and installed and cleaned away. For those that have seen my other videos, no, I haven't sold my Hayabusa, and I will not be selling my Hayabusa. Love 4 wheels, but I also love 2 wheels. So nice and clean. Ran the cable behind all of this liner all the way down, and as I've already shown in my previous video, looking nice and flush. It's nice and aluminium, this Redtiger, so that's why I went with it. It just looked a little bit more premium than the standard black plastic. And yeah, installed the full JL audio setup with the fix and the RD900 to power the C3 component speakers, front and rear, with the 13-inch slimline sub. Sounds fantastic, but that's for another video. It took almost, took actually over 8 hours to install because of the new DSP digital output, causing an absolute nightmare to install. So in comparison, this install was far, far easier. Highly recommend. All right, thanks for watching.